we've got these questions that will prepare you for your exams. So I will not only teach you how to answer these particular questions, even as I'm answering these, I'm also teaching you how to answer other questions. So that's how I get to teach. So these are the questions that I just want us to revise through and see how we can answer questions that can come in an exam under this particular part. This is methods. So the question is saying, the first question is saying, give 2 ways by which rusting of iron can be prevented. How can you prevent the rusting of iron? One way is by painting. So one is by what? By painting. So I'm going to put painting. You can prevent that by painting, or you can prevent that. So painting, that is an answer. You can also put galvanizing. You can also put galvanizing. That is also an answer. So that is what you are supposed to know. That is what you need to understand. These are 2 ways in which we can prevent the rusting of what? Iron. In other words, iron is a metal. So if a question is to come in an exam where they are telling you to say, give 2 ways in which we can prevent the rusting of metals, you can put painting and galvanizing. Also by what? Putting ore. So you can also put that as an answer. When you apply ore, you can prevent also the rusting. This is what you need to know and understand. So some questions you get to find, they're telling you corrosion, they're telling you rusting. You can put these as the answers. Then we move to this other question. Burning and rusting are 2 chemical processes. So burning and rusting, these are 2 chemical processes. Give one similarity. Which one is common? Which property is common in both burning and rusting? What you need to understand is that for these 2 processes to occur, they occur in the presence of what? Both need. So both need the presence. Both need the presence. So they both need the presence of oxygen. They both need the presence of oxygen. This is a similarity that you also need to understand. You understand that both oxygen and moisture are necessary for rusting. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. So when we go for a similarity, both need the presence of oxygen. This is what you need to understand. Here they're telling us to give a difference. So for us to give a difference, you need to know that rusting is a slow process, but burning, that is a fast oxidation. So you are going to tell them that rusting is a slow process. Is a what? Is a slow process. This is what you are going to put. But burning, so you tell them that, but burning is, so burning is a fast oxidation. That is a fast what? That is a fast oxidation. This is what you are supposed to know. These are some of the things that you need to get and understand even as you are preparing for your exams. We move now to this question that is here. I guess you are able to get something, you are able to understand what I am teaching you. We move to this particular question. Name 2 non-metallic oxides which cause atmospheric pollution. So they want you to give what? 2 non-metallic oxides. So whenever we are talking about non-metallic oxides that gets to pollute the atmosphere, these can be categorized into 3. You need to understand, 1, they are what we call carbon oxides. So carbon oxides, these are non-metallic oxides. So carbon oxides, these get to include carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. So you can put these as the answers. You can put what? Carbon dioxide. So you can put carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. You can also put carbon what? Monoxide. You can put these as the answers. So we've got carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. These are two non-metallic oxides. Another class, we can also talk of nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides, these are going to include nitrogen dioxide. Aside this, we also get to have sulfur oxides. This gets to include sulfur dioxide. So they can be categorized into three. We've got carbon oxides, nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides. These are three groups in which they can fall under. We now move to this question that is here. We move to the last question where they are telling us to say, state two sources of these pollutants. So these pollutants that we are talking about, what are the processes, what the sources of these pollutants? So the sources of these pollutants, one, you need to understand that carbon dioxide is produced by burning of what? Fuels. So whenever we are talking about, so we've talked about carbon dioxide there. So carbon dioxide, this carbon dioxide is produced. So you're going to tell them that this is produced, carbon dioxide is produced by burning of fuels. Burning of what? Burning of fuels. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. We move to the next one, carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide, you discover that this one is what? This one is released. Carbon monoxide is released from incomplete combustion of fuels. So incomplete combustion. So incomplete combustion of what? Fuels. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. These are important things that you need to know. Even as you enter an exam room, you need to make sure that you've revised through some of these things. And the other thing that I'm here to advise you, topics like metals, non-metals, or the extractions, you need to make sure that you know them. Extraction of metals, you also need to understand preparation of those non-metals, preparation of oxygen, hydrogen, all those things you are supposed to know them. As well as the periodic table, you are supposed to know it. Stoichiometry calculations, you are supposed to know all those topics. Science, for you to get a better grade in science, you are supposed to know and understand some notes. Not only going through past papers, but also understanding notes. So this is something that I just wanted us to discuss through. Maybe you are an internal candidate for next year 2025 or 2026, or you are a GCE candidate. You are preparing for your exams. I'm here to help you get a distinction in these subjects: mathematics, chemistry, biology, as well as physics. So you can WhatsApp me on this number. This is my WhatsApp number. I'm here to help you. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can start lessons now. I prepare you for your exams. This is where we are going to end from. Thank you so much for connecting. I guess you've learned one or two things. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to subscribe to this page or channel. And don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you so much.